You know, you need to process stuff when you feel sad. You need to deal with your feelings. So many people in the world now, have mental health issues. I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say that. We live in a different time to our grandparents, but we face different battles to them, and they are battles nonetheless. And many, many people deal with depression nowadays and stuff. I've dealt with it, and I've come to realise that it's a little bit like a wall in your mind between you and kind of depression. And when you haven't dealt with that kind of stuff, you haven't been depressed, that wall is big and it's strong and stuff, and it takes a lot to break through. But eventually something will break through, especially if you don't deal with stuff. It will all pile up and it will break through. And once the wall is broken once, it's a lot more easier for the kind of tide to come back in on it. It's then your responsibility to rebuild that wall. And you do it by dealing with your feelings. You do it by exercise. You do it by making sure you've got the right friends and stuff. But it's your responsibility to do it. So I will always deal with my feelings. You bottle it up and stuff and save it, it will turn sour, and it'll be a lot more difficult to deal with then, dispose of that kind of toxic material. So it is important that you recognise when you feel sad and just let yourself go with it. I spent the last couple of days going on long walks with Lenny, a couple of family members over and stuff, just nice stuff to do, and it's helped me. Death itself is a weird thing, whether it's the death of a pet or a loved one. I've dealt with both, with my dad dying. And I don't know, you don't come across death very much in kind of everyday life. In movies and stuff, it's just dramatic, and, you don't get to see the kind of everyday struggle of it and, what you got to get through. I do enjoy, actually, if you want to watch something, 6 Feet Under is a very good series. I've begun watching that again. It's all about a funeral home and death and stuff. Yeah, it's interesting. But the biggest thing I would say when you're dealing with death or even just sadness, anything negative really, is life itself. That is the best cure for it. And I'm very lucky. I've actually got a couple of very exciting things going on in my life at the moment, which is helping distract me.